calling it a love song.
What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on would you guys lost? Okay, so we've got 4 piles here today. Let's get straight into it. This is pile number 1. Okay, so you can see it's kind of like a whitish background, and then there's like dandelions, but like it's colored in a navy blue, so it's like flowers and everything. Okay, then we have pile number 2, and even though it says pile 5 on top, like it says 6-5, but yeah, so this is pile number 2, and it's just a nice pretty blue color. Okay, like it's like teal, really pretty, honestly, it really is. And then we have pile number 3, and this is part of a telephone, so you can see it's orange at the back, and there's the dialer, so it's that really old school type telephone. Let me know if you guys had those phones. I remember I did. So yeah, and then we have pile number 4. Okay, so again, similar to pile number 1, it's a type of like bluish background, and then you can see like the white outlines of like some tree branches or like wires, and then dandelions over here, and that's a stain. But yeah, so yeah guys, these are the 4 piles. Please pick as many as you guys would like. Please watch the entire video as well. I love you so much, and let's get straight into it. What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on would you guys lost? Okay, so let's get straight into it. The song that I got for you is Some Call It Magic by Raven Simone. Oh my gosh, this is literally such a huge throwback. Okay, and then at the back we also have your channeled message, I'm pretty sure. So okay, so the first card that we got is the handkerchief. So you could maybe like binge watching a supernatural show like Stranger Things or Originals, or like I'm getting some sci-fi energy. So yeah, like a lot of like, this person seems like really smart, so I feel like the only way that you guys might be able to last like a really long time is if like someone, okay, this is gonna be a big one, but like not really, okay, a big one, but like I feel like somebody has to really give up their dreams or their goals for some reason. Like I feel like there needs to be like a huge compromise, and I feel like it might kind of end up someone being a bit resentful, but I feel like I'm not telling you what to do by any means. So I just feel like Spirit is saying kind of like, as for like would you guys lost, I'm hearing that the only way you guys would kind of, you know, end up like losting for a very long time is if kind of like you guys alternate dreams. So it's kind of like compromising. So I see you having to give up something, and then them kind of like being happy, and then them giving up something, and then you being happy, you know. So I just feel like it's always going to be the energy where it's like somebody is just not feeling like completely satisfied at all times. But I do feel like you guys love each other so much, and it's kind of like at the time it doesn't matter, but you know, it could cause resentment in the future. But yeah, like I'm also seeing for some reason kind of like you guys being like married one day, but it's kind of like, you know, those marriages that just seem perfect like from outside, but then it's kind of like everybody wants to know like what's their secret. Everybody wants to know, how are you guys still together? Like what do you guys do? And then it's kind of like there's a lot going into it, where it's kind of like you guys have a strict schedule, or you guys might even like schedule having sex. Like I forgot, there was like this movie that I watched, but like it was about like this couple, and basically like the only reason like they were still together was because of kids, or like I say, where it's like they literally would plan everything out, and it's kind of like there was no room for kind of like spontaneous energy. So Spirit is really saying to kind of like, especially if you guys are just like starting out dating, try to keep it as lighthearted and fun as possible, you know, like really enjoy like the whole fun energy, like enjoy, you know, still being single, enjoy kind of like everything, like, you know, live your life, and you know, try to settle down kind of like later on. Like don't try to, you know, like settle down now, don't try to get married so far. Like I'm just hearing Spirit kind of say, kind of just like enjoy your life, because the next card that we got is the Libra and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius card, and we know that Libras, they can literally never commit. Okay, speaking from a Libra moon myself, and then Gemini, they just love having fun, and Aquarius people, bro, they don't even know they're married until like 4 years in. So I just feel like Spirit is saying kind of enjoy what's happening now, enjoy living in the moment. But yeah, let's get into it. So would you guys lost? So the next card that we got is the Dream card. Okay, so it says chasing not reality and wasting time. Okay, interesting. And then we also have the single Pringle card. So far I'm seeing that maybe you guys won't last. I'm seeing you being single, but I feel like Spirit is kind of saying that the way that you can kind of end up dating someone long in the future is if really you enjoy your single life, and if you really experience as much as possible. Like, I'm hearing that you kind of need to just try out everything. Like, it's kind of like, see dating as like, you know, eating ice cream and trying out all the flavors. So you trying out everything, you know, maybe you get a tub, maybe you can get the cone, you can get a milkshake, or you can make it a smoothie, or you can add it to a fruit salad. Like, I'm just hearing, try different things, you know, like don't try to restrict yourself or limit yourself. And you know, when you are single, be completely single as well. So yeah, don't avoid kind of going on personal journeys and stuff like that. And I will make a separate video kind of like on what lessons do I still need to learn, and also what lessons did they learn from our relationship. But yeah, so as for your tarot cards, we have the Seven of Cups that came up, right? Okay, interesting. Then we have the Eight of Wands that came up, right? Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Tower card. Wow, okay. So, as for will you guys last, let's get into your song first. So it says, it's a long song. Some call it magic, the things I see, and I don't understand why. And I don't understand it. Why it happens to me, and I don't know how, but I know that I have it, and it all works out. I've got my family, my friends with me. See the future through my eyes. I can't control it. There's a reason for everything. So that's your channeled message. There's a reason for everything. So yeah, you know, because like, you know, Raven Simone, like the TV show That's a Raven, I'll put a picture on the screen now if you don't remember it. But basically it's about a girl that like she can just get visions. I'm talking about the character now, not the actual person. So yeah, but I just get the sense that like with the single Pringle card, I don't see you guys kind of lasting in the future. I do feel like Spirit is kind of saying that there's a lot that still needs to be done individually when it does come to you by yourself, and also the partner that you're choosing to be with as well. I feel like Spirit is saying kind of like this person that you want to settle down with, they still have a lot of dreams and desires, and I do feel like they might water down their dreams, or they might not be as honest with you when it comes to what they want for the future. Like maybe they say that they're open to kind of like, okay, there's an airplane. Anyways, I just get the impression that this person still has a lot of dreams, and it's kind of like maybe they said they were fine with like not being financially able, but like financially stable. I mean, like, you know, if you get married young, sometimes you don't have enough money to buy your own place, so maybe you guys agree to like stay at your parents' house afterwards or something until you guys have enough money. Like, I'm hearing that you guys had a plan, but I am sensing that this person really isn't feeling kind of like secure. They feel kind of like you guys need to make a better plan. They feel like you guys need to make, like, I feel like they are saying yes to marriage, saying yes to everything, but just because, you know, they really like you. But I do feel like, you know, in the future, they're kind of going to realize that you guys didn't plan for everything. And they're saying that, you know, they don't get along enough with your family, and they just feel like it's nice that they're married to you. They feel like they feel happy with you alone, but like when it comes to kind of like their life, they feel like they had to give up a lot of things, you know, with the Tower card, where it's kind of like they feel like they lost their family, they feel like they lost so many people. Eight of Wands, this energy again where they feel super overwhelmed, super stressed out. And that's not to say that you don't feel these emotions as well. I just get the feeling that, yeah, I don't think you guys would last in the future with the specific person that you're seeing. And it's kind of important that you don't let anyone kind of take your dream away from you, because if you want something, you know, it's kind of like saying you should try it at least once. Like, I remember there was this TikTok that I watched that said you should shave your head, because that way you can tell your kids that you've shaved your head at least once. And even though that makes no sense, I just get the feeling that Spirit is saying, you know, if you're single, really just be single, be completely single, and yeah, just live your life, you know. Don't be in a rush to kind of grow up as well, because you even could be a teenager watching this, or just really young, you know. You only could be maybe 3 months into dating, and they're just saying really enjoy the relationship, because 7 of Cups, you know, there's so many different outcomes for you, you know. There's this cup, there's that cup, another cup, like literally there are so many different ways that your life can pan out. And Spirit is saying don't try to fixate on just this one cup, you know, because you have so many options, bro. It's because with the 8 of Wands, it talks about kind of fixating on all your problems and just worrying that you have so much to do, there's not enough time. It's like when you plan a wedding and it's like, you know, a month away, and Spirit is saying you're putting too much pressure on yourself, you know. If you need to get help, call other people, like basically you're not alone as well. So yeah, it's really saying just don't fixate on this relationship. And if in the end you guys do end up, you know, getting a divorce, if you guys do end up breaking up, I'm just hearing Spirit say that it's not the end of the world, and that there's still so much out for you in the future. Because yeah, Page of Pentacles does talk about like a contract. So I just see, like, for some reason I'm seeing that you already are married to this person, and if you aren't married to them, if it's like, you know, you guys just started talking, yeah, there's still many different options out there for you. And you know, your fate can change at any time, you know. Like, these readings are all timeless, and you know, time's interchangeable, everything is interchangeable, energy's interchangeable. So yeah, and the Tower card just talks about this abruption and just change and things kind of falling apart. So I definitely do feel like when you guys do end up breaking up, it's gonna be really intense. I definitely feel like it's gonna feel like the end of the world, maybe even. It's gonna just feel like this awful feeling. But I am seeing that, you know, you still have your dreams, and there's so many more options out there for you, and you know that you deserve the entire world and some as well. Okay, you deserve literally everything. So yeah, everything happens for a reason, guys. But that's what I got for pile number 1. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. What is up, pile number 2? Let's get straight into your reading. So would you guys lost? Okay, the song that I got for you is The Single Song by Jack Maynard. Okay, and then the 2 cards that I pulled out for you is the Bluebird. Okay, the Bluebird card, and then we also have the Ferrari card. That's really interesting, because I get the sense that pile number 2, as for like would you guys lost, like right off the bat I literally heard the words yes. Like, I heard the words a million times yes, but I was sensing some sort of 3 of Swords energy. I do feel like, as for would you guys lost, the answer definitely is yes, but I do feel like there's a lot of, how many airplanes are there gonna be, guys? Oh my god. Okay, but yeah, I don't even know where I was, but yeah, I just get the impression that the answer definitely is yes, but I feel like there's gonna have to be a lot of kind of emotional compassion for this person, because I'm sensing that they went through something really traumatic, or their last breakup really caused them to just be really distrustful, to just not really be emotionally available anymore. Like, I feel like they really went through such a tough breakup. It could be you as well, and it just seemed like this person is really vulnerable, and it's kind of hard for them to think that maybe love is still real, or that, you know, that they can have nice things. I just feel like this person is dealing with a lot of self-worth issues, and they're dealing with a lot of issues on their own. And it's kind of like when they met you for the first time, they were really into, they still are into, they want you, but they still have their own patterns of self-destruction, you know. We could definitely get the Devil card, or like the 3 of Swords. So I am seeing that this person has their own issues, but definitely you guys could really make it like a long time. I see you guys being together for a very long time, and you know, it's been a long time since this person has been happy. So I feel like you really do, you guys are really good for each other. I feel like Spirit is saying that, you know, you have their blessing or whatever. They're saying that there definitely will be some bumps in the road. There definitely will be times when you just feel like you're not really making any progress with this person, you know. Maybe you feel like you guys have been together for, let's say, a year, 2 years, but they still struggle with trusting, and it's kind of like you being a bit upset that they're not making more progress. And I'm just hearing that, you know, progress, it isn't linear, you know. It's kind of like it's a process, and things take a while. So if this person, as much as you love them, if they are really taking, like, you know, a slow time, if you feel like you're just not making any progress with them, I'm just hearing that obviously it's your own accord. If you want to be with them, be with them. If you don't want to be with them, that's completely up to you. Consent is important. So I'm just hearing Spirit say that, as for like, if you want to know would you guys lost if you kept with them, definitely I see you guys really making it through a lot of things. I'm seeing that there will be times when you feel a bit like frustrated, and this is a very emotional connection, and this person really is in love with you. They love you so much. But yeah, there's a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes basically. So let's get into it. The next card that we have is the masking card. Okay, so this is talking about just hiding and concealing your emotions. So I do feel like it takes a long time for this person to come forward and tell you how they feel, and you're gonna start realizing that yeah, they're just someone that they're always stuck in their own ways, you know, where it's like whenever they get annoyed, they're someone that will just detach and not really confront or want to have a conversation. Like, they're someone that they prefer kind of just leaving things alone. They don't like causing arguments for no reason, or they don't like resolving conflict. They'd rather just, you know, stuff it under the rug, and you're someone that's more like hands-on. So I am sensing that there will be times when there's a sort of passive aggressive energy, but you know, there definitely is this sort of both of you guys wanting to make it work and them trying. So I am sensing that spirit saying that maybe like you need to be more compassionate, or this person needs to try harder to show you that they are trying their best and that they do want to be in this relationship. It's really give and take, you know. So yeah, the next card that we got is the secret admirer. So there definitely could be some third parties happening in this connection, and I'm not sensing any cheating or anything, but I'm just seeing that there's somebody else that's interested in your partner, or someone else is interested in you, and I am seeing that this will cause a strain in the relationship. Like, I'm seeing maybe like you hanging out with someone and realizing that, you know, things would be so much easier with this other person, and maybe kind of like you getting doubts. Or I'm seeing that maybe you clicked on this video because you've been feeling like, you know, you could be happier with someone else. So I feel like that is the question, you know, like with you guys can be together for literally, you know, till death do us part. And will you be happy? Those are two completely different questions, because you can be with someone for years and years and years and you can be unhappy, you know, and you can be with someone for 1 month and just be the happiest person ever, you know. Like, really, it's different questions, it's a different thing. So I'm just sensing that yeah, you could be feeling some doubts. And as for like, will you be happy in this relationship if you guys were to last long, we'll get into your tarot cards now. But yeah, I'm seeing that there will be times when you're kind of doubting whether you want this connection or not, you know. There will be times when you want to just feel like you want to be single, or you just want to take a break basically. Because yeah, literally with the Ferrari card, it says stop over here, and the single card. So yeah, let's see. So as for your tarot cards, we have the 7 of 5, 6, 7. We have the 8 of swords that came up, right? Okay. 8 of swords. So again, feeling really trapped as well. But yeah, I definitely do see you guys lasting for a long time. Like, I just keep hearing yes. Okay, we have the lovers card. Damn, you're gonna have to make a decision. Okay, we have the 3 of cups that came up, right? So again, this is emphasizing that this might be a third party situation. Okay, and then we have the page of swords that came up, right? And then we also have the Temperance card that came up, right? So let's get into your song first. It says, all of my friends are falling in love, and then there's me. I wish I had someone around. Fucking hug, 7th wheel. There must be someone out there to love me. I know I won't go out and mingle, so I stay at home because I don't want to be single anymore. Maybe I'd find him today. Okay, so this is really talking about you finding your soulmate kind of like out of nowhere. So I am sensing that yeah, there's just this sort of like, it's not resentment, it's just this underlying like passive aggressive energy towards this relationship. So like I said, I definitely feel like you guys can really work through anything. Like, I just feel like you guys are really compatible. Like, you know, on paper you guys make the most sense. You know, you guys both like the same things, your family gets along, your friends like this person. It's just really all about your happiness. So I definitely do feel like Spirit is saying you guys can definitely make it work. But as for like, will you be happier with someone else? I mean, probably. But if you just want to be with this person long term forever, that can definitely happen. I can definitely see you guys, you know, being together for a long time, being married, having kids, you know, grandchildren. Like, I see like, you know, a long and fruitful future. But you know, Spirit is kind of saying that they can't eliminate the doubt in your head. You know, I feel like Spirit is kind of saying that at the end of the day, it kind of is your decision, because with the Eight of Swords, I'm getting the sense that maybe you feel a bit like confined. You kind of feel restricted. You feel like you can't really make a decision. You feel like you have no choice in the matter about whether you can be with them or not. And I'm hearing Spirit say kind of like, you know, this relationship, it isn't set in stone. I'm hearing them say kind of like, you can decide who you want to be with, and at the end of the day, it's up to you. And you know, when you are with someone, there will be some doubt. There may be, oh, there could be someone better for me. Like, this reminds me of that BoJack Horseman episode. I'll put a picture on the screen now of basically this girl. Now, she said that she was going to marry this other girl, and she kind of had doubt because she said that she didn't know whether this person was the one or not. But then she was kind of like, I don't know if you're the one for me, but I do know that, you know, I love you, I want to be with you, and you make me a better person. And then she just ends up being with that person. She ends up marrying the person. So I get the sense that you guys can really be happy together, but, you know, there will always be that doubt. There will be other people that are maybe more attractive than this person, and maybe it's kind of like some relationships seem happy on the outside, or some people come along and they say they can promise you the world, but it's kind of like it's all talk, you know. So Three of Cups, I am seeing that maybe there could be some third party, or someone might come in and try to, you know, maybe ruin this relationship. But it's really up to you, and I feel like Spirit is saying kind of like it's your decision if you want to be with them or not, because you can see baby Cupid over here, like he's about to shoot the arrow at this person so that they can fall in love with this person. So it really is up to you. And then the Page of Swords, that just talks about engaging in third parties, engaging in like, you know, things that aren't your relationship. So, you know, you could find happiness in something else or someone else. But yeah, you guys could definitely make it work if that is what you want. And then with the Temperance card, that talks about balancing things out and kind of like listening to your partner's needs and also listening to your needs, and your partner having to make the effort because it seems like they're not making any progress. So yeah guys, that is what I got for pile number 2. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. What is our pile number 3? Let's get straight into your reading. So will you guys lost? Okay, the song that I got for you is Veggies by Amine. Okay, and then the 2 cards that I pulled out for you is number 1, the New Love card. Okay, it says yay with a question mark, and then we also have the Flashlight card. So I get the sense that pile number 5, this is going to be really shocking. I feel like Spirit is kind of saying, like, I literally heard the words that you guys are going to last way longer than all your other relationships, or this will be the longest relationship out of all of them combined. Like, I see you being with this person, even if it's not like, you know, forever. I feel like it's going to be for a very long time. And if you guys do have a breakup, like, I feel like it's not because of, you know, like, it's not a cheating thing. It's not because of anything like it's someone's fault. I feel like it's more of, you know, you guys kind of growing apart, or it's because of you guys realizing that you guys maybe want to take a break or something. So I am seeing that, you know, out of all the relationships, you guys have the most potential. Like, this reminds me of that song where it's like, you could have been so much better if only you had time. I forgot the words to the song, but if I can, I'll link it down below. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, out of all the people you dated, this is the person you've dated for the longest. And you know, out of the likelihood of who you're gonna probably end up with in the end, it definitely might be this person. Like, I'm hearing it's probably like a 50-50, so it's like, yeah, but definitely you guys will last for a very long time. And I think you guys have such a beautiful relationship. So if you are worried, kind of like, you know, because maybe it's kind of like the reason that you're watching this video is because it could be you guys maybe have different religions, or, you know, it's long distance, and it's kind of like, you know, that not all long distance relationships work out, or it's because you know that when the time comes you guys can't get married, so what's the point of dating, or you know that high school relationships don't work out. Like, I'm just hearing that there are some prejudices, there are some reasons why you're kind of thinking that you should not even bother with this relationship. But I'm hearing Spirit say kind of like you should just enjoy this relationship, because I'm hearing that, you know, this love is really beautiful and you guys have so much to learn from each other. And you know, you won't regret dating them, and I'm hearing that they're gonna just teach you things, and the memories will definitely be worth it. So yeah, would you guys last? Definitely not as long as you think, but longer than it's longer than you think, but maybe shorter than forever. So if that makes any sense. But yeah, okay. So the next card that we got is the Romeo and Juliet card, you know, because guys, I feel like on one end you can say that Romeo and Juliet, they have like eternal love, or like they've been there together forever. But then on another end you can say that they were together for 2 weeks, and then, you know, they, you know, drank the poison. So I'm just hearing kind of like there is a bit of like a tragic fate. So I am hearing that there will be a time when you guys do break up, and it is because of things that are really bigger than you guys yourself, you know, where it's like it's family, it's school. Like I'm just hearing that there will be a reason why you guys won't be together. But yeah, it's not because of anything that they did necessarily or that you did necessarily. So yeah, then we also have the overthinking card. Okay, so yeah, Spirit is saying don't try to overthink this connection. You know, I'm hearing Spirit say kind of like you could be wondering, maybe is this person your twin flame or your soulmate or something. I'm hearing that they aren't your twin flame or your soulmate. They're just someone you love a lot, and that doesn't mean that they're less than, or that your love isn't, like, you know, as strong as your twin flame or your soulmate. You know, I feel like Spirit is saying kind of like this relationship is kind of necessary, you know. They're saying it needs to happen. You guys should be together. You should be with them, even if you guys end up breaking up in the future, because, you know, you guys both care about each other, so why not? Like, I'm just hearing that there already is this mutual attraction, so don't let it go to waste just because you're afraid that you guys are going to break up, basically. So yeah, because I am seeing that this might just be a short-term connection, or just it's not going to be as long as you want it, basically, you know. And there will be certain things kind of like stopping you guys from being together, or yeah, like I'm just hearing don't avoid this connection. You know, you guys can just be friends if you even need to, but I'm just hearing Spirit say that, you know, this person is good for you. You guys should try this. Like, you should give this person a chance. So definitely you guys can make it out. You guys should definitely work it out. So we have these 6 of Wands that came up, right? Okay, so that talks about change. So yeah, I see you kind of like being friends with them afterwards. You guys will definitely last. Definitely. I feel like it's because you guys decided to be friends afterwards even. Yeah, you guys will last really long, definitely. Platonic or like romantic. Then we also have the 8 of Pentacles, okay? Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Page of Cups. We have a lot of page energy in these readings. Talks about immaturity. And then we also have the Knight of Wands. Okay. So let's get into your song first. It says, pass me the lighter, add flame calling, so she wanna light the fire, pussy make me happy, make me inspired, know we've been going through a lot lately, but you know you're still my baby, yes. And then it says, you know it's real when we're kissing all in public, karma dictates my legacy. So I'm just hearing that, you know, there's already something set in place for you guys. There already is a plan for you guys. Like, I'm getting Lucifer and Chloe Decker again, because, like, you know, she was made for Lucifer, but anyway, it's not, no spoilers. But yeah, I definitely do see you guys lasting for a long time. Like, most of the other readings are actually like, yeah, you guys can last for a while. So yeah, with the overthinking card, I'm just hearing that they is somebody else, or it's kind of like you guys have more potential being friends more so than being lovers. So I'm just hearing that, yeah, you shouldn't throw away this connection, because there's so much potential for you guys to literally just be friends or be lovers, like anything literally. But you know, this is an important connection. So if you can, you know, work things out with them and just be their friend, even if you can't date them. If you're realizing that, you know, there's too many problems arising from you guys dating, I'm just hearing that just even, you know, checking up on them every 6 months, like, you can have them in your life as long as you want to. If you guys both put in the effort, you know, you guys both have to work on it, because it will be challenging, definitely. Romeo and Juliet, you know, like, they decided to drink poison. So I'm hearing that, you know, there is a better alternative. So even if you guys end up breaking up, the alternative is being friends. And I'm hearing Spirit say that, you know, it's better to rather have that than have nothing. Like, I'm hearing the quote, it's better to have loved and lost than never loved at all. And you know, sometimes I'm kind of like, nah, you know, screw that. But sometimes I'm like, you know what, this is cute, I could get with it, you know, I can get jiggy with it. So yeah, and then with the flashlight, I just feel like there is someone else probably that you're going to end up with that isn't this person, but that doesn't mean that you guys won't last when it comes to friendship, you know. So yeah, like I see you knowing this person and like being with them longer than the person you do end up with in the future. So your soulmate definitely is out there, and it isn't this person, but this person is still equally as important and maybe even more important than your soulmate, you know. Like I'm hearing that this is like the one, low-key, you know, but not in the way that you think it is, you know. Like I'm hearing that something still needs to happen and it hasn't happened yet, but I'll make a video on like what will happen in the future, or like a future reading for us. But I am hearing that something needs to unfold before you guys can kind of get to that point where you guys can be together. So that hasn't happened yet. Basically, you guys haven't had that moment yet, you know. It's kind of like I saw somebody comment a comment that said basically, how do you know if you've met your twin flame or not? And if you have to ask, bro, that means you haven't met them yet. Like you just know. So I'm hearing that like you guys haven't had that moment where it's like, you know. But yeah, mutual attraction, both of you guys like each other. And then with the 9 of wands, it talks about just like desires, traveling, trying out new things as well. So, you know, being friends and not being friends, and being lovers and not being lovers, you know, breaking up and then getting back together. It talks about just everything, and changing and growing with your partner as well. So I'm seeing that they've seen you, you know, grow up. They've seen you at your worst, at your best, and you've seen them at their best and their worst. And you guys kind of just like, yeah, working together and like loving each other and being together. The 9 of Wands talks about kind of being defensive and kind of being fearful for the future. Like I just keep hearing that you're afraid that you guys are going to break up, and I'm hearing that it probably will happen, but you shouldn't be afraid of that. You should be afraid of losing your partner, not losing your relationship, you know. Like it's better that they're okay and that they are still in your life, even if it's not in a romantic way, you know what I mean. So I'm just hearing that Spirit is saying kind of like, don't be fearful. Like, yeah, don't be fearful of this. And don't be like, because this talks about paranoia, and it talks about protecting yourself and being afraid to get hurt, like, you know, trying to withdraw yourself, because you can see this house over here, and they built like these wands and everything. Like although it looks like it's nice and everything, this person is just deflecting, and they don't want to get close to anyone, you know. And then the 8 of Pentacles talks about working on a project, working on yourself, trying to better yourself. So I'm just hearing that as soon as you stop being afraid of this connection ending, it's going to help you guys, you know. And 7 of Pentacles talks about like the slow progression and waiting for something. So I just hear that you got, right now isn't your time. Your time is not now. So maybe you guys are on a break or something, but you guys will be together again, definitely, like 1000%. Or should I say 100% or 1000%. 140% because of the text, but 150%. So yeah, and then the Page of Cups, that just tells me that yeah, there's gonna be a message coming soon. Like I'm just hearing that things will make sense in the future. There's a message coming from this person. And in the Knight of Wands, I'm hearing that, you know, after you guys go through all this, it's kind of like them coming forward and you guys finally having sex for the first time. Like, you know How I Met Your Mother, and then the last episode where he's kind of like, so that's how I met your mother, kids. I had to go through this, and then like that whole entire thing. I'll link the video down below. But I'm just hearing that you guys had to go through all this to kind of like just meet, or like just to be together. And it's worth it in the end. It really is, guys. Some things are really worth fighting for. So I wish you the best. Keep me updated. Let me know how it goes. But yeah, I'm seeing you guys boning. I definitely see you guys boning. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem, and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be on will you guys last? Okay, so the song that I got for you is Love on the Brain by Rihanna. Okay, you know, Riri. And then the 3 cards that I pulled out for you are, number 1, we have Talking Aloud. Okay, and then we have Un and Tu. Freaking love them. Yes. And we have Zoe and Pin. I freaking love them together, guys. Like, I'll put a picture now on the screen. You know, maybe you guys kind of have this energy, you know. So Yeah, but I'm hearing that, guys, this is such like a sad pile because I feel like you guys are kind of the couple that should have been and could have been. You know, you guys could have really done something. Like, I don't know, maybe you guys watched Supernatural, but you know the two people that are in, I haven't watched it, but you know the couple that should have been but didn't. Or like if you watch Sherlock, is it called Sherlock? Sherlock Holmes, I don't know, I'll put a picture now on the screen, but like, you know, they should have been together but like they weren't together. Like, I get the sense that honestly, guys, I even heard the words that this person will be your last, they will be your first and your last, you know. So I get the sense that even if you guys don't end up together, it's kind of like it's only because you guys just can't. It's just because it's kind of like it was unfair from the beginning, because I'm sensing that even though maybe this might be unrequited, it's kind of like you guys can't be together because this person is married, because this person is in love with someone else, because this person isn't there anymore. It's kind of like there isn't a way that you guys can be together because they are with someone else, basically. Like, I just keep hearing that. I don't even know how to describe it. So yeah, I just get this sense that like you guys didn't get to be together and it's kind of really sad. So I don't see you guys kind of lasting, but just because it's an unfair question, I feel like it's kind of spirit kind of saying you should change the question, you know. I'm hearing that you guys could definitely still talk to each other. I see you guys kind of like, I see you maybe even being at their wedding, or I see you guys having an awkward conversation later, or I see you guys talking but like still, you know, being very much like in love with each other, but just not being able to be with each other because yeah, they're seeing somebody else. And I'm just hearing that spirit saying kind of like it's okay to move on, it's okay to, you know, look for somebody else. And if they aren't available, they aren't available, and it's kind of saying that they can't change that. So I'm just get the sense that even if you could be with them, I'm hearing spirits say kind of like you shouldn't be with them though, because like they aren't ready, they aren't the one, or it's kind of like they're seeing somebody else, you know. So it's really complicated, guys. But yeah, it just seems really sad because it's like you guys had so much potential but something's happening, you know, where it's like somebody's waiting for your person. So the person that you want to be with, somebody already wants them. So maybe it's kind of like you saying okay, fine, they can be with him, you're giving them permission. But yeah, it's really sad. So the next card that we have is, yeah, definitely, guys, I'm hearing that you should move on from this person, you know. Yeah, oh my gosh, look at these cards, guys. Literally, it resonates so much because we have the loss of friend, connection, necklace, or feeling lost. So definitely you could end up losing a friend because your friend could be into this person. So it's kind of like maybe you guys won't last, but it's like your friend is dating this person, so you see them occasionally. So I'll make another video on will I see them again, because I am seeing that you're going to see this person a lot. Like, you know, they're always around you, but you guys can never just be together because it's not right, or it's just not going to happen because your friend's dating them, or like I said, there's too much things going on, basically. And then we also have this stuck on you, living in the past and old memories. So I am sensing that there's definitely a lot of unresolved emotions, and also just living in the past and like, you know, memories between you and this person or persons, if it's like polyamory. And then we also have the first card. Like, I literally heard, like, guys, I didn't even check these cards, like I heard they're gonna be your last. So it says the first love, kiss, and heartbreak. So I am seeing this could definitely be your first heartbreak, you know, and the last heartbreak. So it's kind of saying that this will last, but in the sense that like it's going to be your last heartbreak, because after this person you're going to meet the person you're supposed to be with, basically, you know. So yeah, but you will see them again. There will be another opportunity for you guys to talk again, but I don't see you guys getting together again. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles that came up, right? Okay, talking about giving back again. Okay, then we have the Four of Wands that came up, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles. These are all really nice cards to get, but for some reason there's just like a somber vibe. Then we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, I'll put the Ace of Swords over here. Okay, guys, I don't know why there's so many airplanes in my area. Okay, so yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords, and then we have the Five of Pentacles that came up, right? And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, things changing in your favor. Honestly, I don't see anything wrong with this connection. Like, I'm not seeing kind of like, I just feel like the thing is, I don't see you guys dating. Like, I just feel like I said, I just see it being unrequited for some reason. Like, I can't even sense exactly why, because with the Six of Pentacles, that kind of talks about giving back. It talks about putting someone else's needs before yourself. So maybe you know that as kind of basically you guys just don't date each other, or as kind of just this mutual understanding that you guys aren't going to be together, or this person is unattainable, you know. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, guys, but like, you know, sometimes when you like someone but you only like them because you know you can't be with them. Like, I get the sense like that's what's happening, you know. And then with the Four of Wands, talks about manifestation. So I am sensing that, you know, there definitely is some spiritual energy going on between you guys. But Ace of Pentacles, I just don't see any romance starting. So you know, this is similar to pile number 3 actually, about like it being more of like a platonic thing. But I'm just sensing this more of like you guys didn't have a chance even when it started, you know. And like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, guys. I love you. I just feel like Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, like all this energy where it's like you guys didn't even get, like, you guys had a beginning, but like you guys couldn't even end it, you know. So it's kind of like, yeah, like I just feel like it ended so abruptly, or it's like there was only a beginning but there wasn't an end, you know. Like, your story isn't done yet basically. But then with the Five of Pentacles, that does talk about just changing. It talks about, you know, as much as this could have been a nice connection, as much as this could have been something serious, it wasn't, you know. Like, they were just like, they were basically like a grain of sand compared to the ocean of people that you're still gonna meet soon. So Love on the Brain by Rihanna, it says, what do you want from me? Don't you stop loving me, baby. I'm first fighting with fire just to get close to you. Must be on the brain. It beats me back black and blue, but it fucks me so good. Just love me. What do I gotta do to get into your heart? See, like, I just feel like the thing is, whether it's unrequited, where it's like the song talking about love in the brain, where it's like, you know, this person's in love with them and it's kind of saying like they know that this isn't a healthy relationship, or they know that they aren't in your heart, but they still love them, you know. But I love you so good because it fucks me so good, like that song. Like, sorry I keep saying like the whole time, guys, but yeah, Stuck on You, I'm just hearing that this is a past relationship, and you know, I'm sensing that, you know, in a couple of years you probably won't even remember this person's last name. Like, dead ass. Like, I just see this person being really kind of insignificant in your life. So yeah, I feel like you guys had the potential, but you guys just didn't end up together, you know. And there's gonna be someone else after this person, and even though this might seem like this is like, you know, the one, this might seem like a very serious person, I'm just sharing that, you know, things are going to change and you're going to understand kind of like why you guys didn't work out. And it's going to be a mutual thing even. Like, I just feel like you guys both kind of understand that you guys couldn't be together. So yeah, Six of Pentacles talks about yeah, giving and receiving, and just being genuine and genuinely being happy for this person, you know, that they're happy. Like, I see you kind of saying, you know what, it's fine, be with that person. If they make you happy, just be with them, it's fine. And then with the Four of Wands, I'm hearing that like somebody wishing the best for you as well. So I'm hearing that like if you let go of this person, you know, they're gonna let go of you as well. And once that happens, once you guys both let go of each other, you know, I'm seeing all this happiness starting for you. I'm seeing you starting a new foundation for yourself. I see you getting just more opportunities. I see you thinking more about yourself. I see you just changing, you know. So I definitely do feel like Spirit is saying it's time to let go of this connection. If you guys are dating, I'm hearing Spirit say, you know, it's time to go. It's time to leave this in the past, you know, like it's lost, it's gone, it's done. And it's time to put yourself first. It's time to think about yourself first, you know. It's time to be selfish and to choose yourself. It's time to travel. It's time for a change, you know. It's time to change partners. It's time to, yeah, it's time to leave. So yeah, I love you guys. I love you, partner. Before, I hope you guys are okay. You can DM me anytime or email me anytime, and know that I love you forever and ever. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.